Welcome back to the channel. Right now I'm off to SVT Performance to get the 2021 dyno'd and see where my baseline dyno numbers is, and then from there my EQTech downpipe, and I would say probably the E50 fuel, and we'll see what this 2021 is, what it can output. But right now, I'm heading to there right now, and I will get back once it gets on the dyno and everything else. Just pulled up now just to SVS. They're the ones that's about to be doing it. And so, this is what's going on. We're going to get its first baseline dyno coming on for the 2021. And we're going to get it going. Oh, excuse me. This is what they have up in here. I believe this is a 95 Supra MK4. It is pretty dope. It looks really good. Reminds me of my old one I had. Then here is a 240 with the Sylvia front end. I think this is with the RB26. Beautiful as well. Clean paint job. Somebody's Subi. Brom seats. Nice. This might be a ZL1. I'm not too sure. I don't think so, but this is a supercharged mirror. Clean looking. And then we got us another Supra right here, doing some work on. I believe it's like a silver or gray. This one looks all race performance. Looks really good as well. Yeah, this is straight race apple. Yeah, this is crazy. Full harness. You name it. We got us a BRZ right here. It's pretty dope. This one has the VVTi twin turbo 2JZ GTE. This is how it should have been made from the beginning as well. Really clean. Nice swap. Got us an SRT while waiting. Seeing what they're doing to this. Well, hello there. Yeah, they are not joking around. Nice. Getting it ready so he can get onto the DYNOJET. So he's just setting everything up, making sure everything's all good, and we'll be staying tuned. Super excited. 2021 A91. So for all critics and whatnot, from other people that say what they want to say, we're going to see just the baseline. 3 pulls baseline. And I'll be right back. So what are we looking at?
We've got 371 ground, 418 torque on the floor right off the bat. And this vehicle is making just about all of its peak torque in the first 3,000 RPM. Thing is scooting right off the line.
Right off the line. And then you said you had revved this only up to what did you rev this up to?
We bailed on this pull right at 6,600. We're going to see it go pull to 7 grand. It wasn't necessarily a red line. I saw an orange at 6,500. Orange tells me to keep going.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Let's see what it does. We'll peg it to the rev limiter right now. give her a couple minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, she picked up a few right there because it warmed up. She gave it 10.
Really? This.
On some of these numbers that look a little bit higher,
Okay.
it's reading these dips right here. So if you notice, our peak power
Correct.
right here at 384, 388, what it's actually registering is this tiny little hump. Right, we've got this thing here. Notice that little hump right there?
Correct.
That's probably the peak that we just got out of it, okay? But if you notice the curve on it, it's pretty linear to the green one, which was our previous run. See how they're really close and intact? But it's gonna register the highest output, which is gonna sometimes be those little bumps. You know, even though we got it smoothed all the way out,
Correct.
sometimes the smoothing is gonna act a little crazy. What I am noticing that's kind of trippy
Is what?
is how these dips right here completely corrected on this pull. Notice they're not dipping down.
Correct.
It literally rides across from like 5,000 RPM, almost completely flat, all the way across this to the red line.
That is crazy from your last pull.
Yeah.
So meaning like, so elaborate that, like it was able to.
We had two consistent pulls that showed the same little drop in that mid-range, and then without making any changes, it just grabbed and ran a little better at the top of that last one.
That is crazy.
Pretty tricky for sure.
Have you, is that common or not?
Normally when we see dips like this in power and horsepower, we have to add some additional ignition advance in these areas to bring it to this position. I'm wondering if the vehicle is making a
It's
correction.
self-corrected itself?
Yeah, I wonder.
Just by dyno itself, it made it self-correct itself?
It's quite possible. I can't tell you, but when I see this tuning a vehicle, like if I'm tuning a Chevy.
And you're not tuning, you're just dynoing.
Yeah, we're just dynoing.
Yeah.
If I'm tuning like a GM or let's say a Hemi or even an import, and I start to see these dips, we have to address these areas to smooth them out.
Correct.
And keep them from dropping. This just suddenly ran across straight.
And correct itself.
Super cool. For sure.
Holy shit.
Let's print it.
All right, we're down.
And you notice these got real close again. Real close again. But we're giving her cool-off periods of, on this one was maybe 10 minutes.
Versus the other one about 35 minutes.
Took a little while longer, so maybe she wasn't at full temp.
And we're still at, what, 96 degrees, I believe?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's hot in here for sure. We are, where's our temp? Oh, I have it off. I don't have it on the map. This shows, that's the brake temp. 99 degrees.
But on here on this device, I was rating at 96. But in here it might be different. I can't really say much.
Yeah, it's a little hot.
But it's hot as hell in here.
For sure.
Than it is outside.
Let's print these puppies up, see what we get.
Sounds good.
Awesome, my brother.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you. So there we go. So it's self-corrected. Our first pull was at 371, 418. Our second one was 388, 76, and of course 436. And then our last one was at 382 with only like a 15-minute break, but 430 torque. But one of the things that I liked about it is how it's self-corrected, literally right here. Instead of the little lineage going down, it just, that's just trippy right there. But this bad boy is pretty nasty. So now just leaving out of SVT, and they just did the baseline dyno, and I am super excited, and I don't know. Just for baseline at let's see, what was it at, man? At 388 and 436 torque, you can't beat that at all. I mean, shoot, being a 2021 compared to what the other ones were at 2020 at 335, 342, can't beat that at all. Look how sexy that motherfucker is. Well, like I said, this is what I brought to get dyno today and to show everybody what the 2021s can do. I pretty much did it, man. So I'm excited on it. Next is the EQTech downpipe and E50 fuel. So if you like what you saw and want to follow this current build, what's going on, please subscribe with the link that's below. And like and leave a comment, because I can answer pretty much anything and everything that you would want about it. And I'm being 6'6", I fit quite comfortable in it. I just hate getting into the bottom part of the car. But besides that, everything else is pretty legit. Until next time, thank you.